Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. So today we are at Death Valley in California. And so this is, you can say that the name is very forbidding. And it's named this way because of the pioneers who got lost in the area. And it was a near-death experience. And one of the men in the group nicknamed the area Death Valley. It's the hottest and driest place on Earth, with temperatures soaring above 120 degrees Fahrenheit in summer. Many people are scared of Death Valley because of its name, but as far as we know, there were 13 people in the group of pioneers and only one of the group died here. But it's because they were lost, and you can see why. But anyways, it's like recommended to visit in winter because even in winter, it's like a normal day's temperature in summer, like not hot, not cold. It's just like 60 to 90. And then in summer, it's over 120, so it's best recommended to visit in winter to see the beauty of Death Valley. There are 16 to 20 places in Death Valley, which you can see if you're staying for a 2 to 3 day visit. But if you're staying for only 1 day, there are 5 to 6 iconic, must not miss places, which you must see and you won't forgive yourself not seeing it. The first most beautiful sight is sand dunes near the Stovepipe Wells. It is like one of the most beautiful sights and most photographed landscapes in Death Valley. It's the Mezquit Flat Sand Dunes, that's the name. And in the morning and late afternoon, when the sun hits the sculpted dunes, it creates long curving shadows and the views become fantastic. And the mountains rise up on the horizon, providing the perfect backdrop. For photographers, it's pure magic. The second one is Zabriskie Point at sunrise. So even if you're not a morning person, you need to drag yourself out of bed and get there to see this beauty. The third site is Badwater Basin, and it's the lowest point in North America. It drops all the way to 282 feet below sea level. Can you believe it? And then it's a 200 square mile area of salt flats on the valley floor. And most of the times there's only a small amount of water here, making it possible to walk out on the salt flats. But in 2005, there was so much rain that a lake actually formed at Badwater, and visitors were actually able to kayak on the floor of Death Valley. The fourth site is Ubehebe Crater. It was created from magma from deep within Earth when it came into contact with deposits of groundwater, and a massive volcanic steam eruption resulted. After the big blast, a series of smaller eruptions came, and it covered an area within 15 miles of Ubehebe with debris. And except for the still in the desert, and there's water. Now, who would expect water in the desert? No one. But still, I just made my trip from a million pieces of spiked grass, and they're still stuck in my leg. And it hurts! They're so spiky, and I did not even look to see the pathway there without spiky grass that you could go through. And I had to go through all the spiky grass instead of the tiny bits of...
That you love me,